Hi guys, and welcome back to Maths with Miss S. This is part 9 on my Algebra Intro videos, and in this video we'll deal with brackets that have a plus or a minus in front of them and how to get rid of these brackets. Whenever we have a plus in front of a bracket, this actually means that there's a plus 1 in front of the bracket. A multiplication by 1 does not change the value or sign of anything, therefore we're allowed to add in that little 1 there, and what happens is that the signs of our terms within the bracket, so plus 4a and minus 4b, remain the same when I am getting rid of these brackets that were around them. So no changes to the signs of the terms within the bracket are made when we get rid of a bracket that is having a plus in front of it. If we now look at the next exercise, this is one thing that shows you sometimes have to be a bit careful there. If you have a leading minus within your bracket, this leading minus is now going to win. It's going to overpower that plus that was in front of the bracket. So just be careful. If you just remove the brackets, you would have a plus and a minus right next to each other, which is not correct in maths terms. You can't just write down plus minus next to each other. So you would have to replace that plus minus situation with the minus that wins. Okay, so just be careful with leading minuses. Now, the most important thing that a lot of students forget about is when there's a minus in front of a bracket, all the signs within the bracket are going to change. So we're basically multiplying by minus 1 now, and minus 1 times minus 4 gives us plus 4a, because minus times a minus is a plus, and now minus 1 times plus 4b gives us minus 4b, because minus times a plus is a minus. Now that means our minus 4a just turned into a plus 4a, and the plus 4b turned into a minus 4b. So all the signs of my terms within the bracket have changed sign when I remove the bracket. So this is the rule: when you have a minus in front of your bracket, switch all pluses for minuses and all minuses for pluses. If we look at this next exercise here, we also have minus times a minus there in the second term, so the 4b, the minus 4b has now plus as a sign because of that minus times a minus situation. Okay, and I'm aware that what I wrote down there is a bit weird to do, so the quick version of that is highlight the signs that you have already, circle your minus in front of the bracket, make yourself aware that there's something you have to do, that there's some changes you have to make, and then flip all your pluses into minuses and all minuses into pluses.